Guys, I just got off the group chat with my parents. My dad says PewDiePie is an anti-Semite. My mom says, what did he say? My dad says, kill the Jews. I regret to inform you, Felix, that I will be dropping you from my Twitter follows. I will be unsubscribing from your account. Actually, no, that's just a goof. Felix is a great guy. He's not an anti-Semite. And I don't know what the fuck is going on, but you guys probably heard the news that Felix was dropped from his network, that YouTube canceled his show. He's being denounced. There's like 20 articles calling him a raging anti-Semite. I feel like as a Jew and somebody who knows Felix and is friends with him, I'm in a unique position to talk about this situation. So as far as I can tell, this new round of hit jobs on Felix started from the Wall Street Journal with an article entitled Disney Severs Ties with YouTube Star PewDiePie After Anti-Semitic Posts. Okay, that title is fucking garbage. Anti-Semitic posts? Let's just show what he did.
But anyway, Fiverr now has decided that this kind of work is not enough. They need more. So they've expanded into pretty much fucking everything. It was a blissful moment when I discovered this. We have the low of the low, the scraping of the bottom, fun and lifestyle. Basically just become, I'll do pretty much anything you want for $5.
PewDiePie went on Fiverr, and as a joke, he asked people to hold up a sign that says, death to all Jews, comma, everyone's forgetting the second part, death to all Jews, comma, subscribe to Keemstar. He's making a joke about Keemstar, making it sound like he's anti-Semitic, okay? That's the joke. Now, another part of this commentary, and you're making me explain a fucking joke, which is always obscene, is that he's seeing what you can get people to do for $5. It's an interesting commentary. He found a guy who impersonates Jesus and got him to say Hitler did absolutely nothing wrong.
Hello, Jesus here. Just want to let you all know that Hitler did absolutely nothing wrong.
Now that is fucking hilarious, guys, okay? It's a joke. He's not serious. There's a big difference, guys. Context matters. As a Jewish person, I'm not offended. And this is the problem with this manufactured outrage. People getting offended for people who are not offended. You don't need to get outraged on my behalf, okay? Hitler standing on a pulpit screaming, let's kill all the Jews, is not the same as PewDiePie doing a little goof on Fiverr. Context matters. Use your fucking brain, guys. By the way, Wall Street Journal, aren't you like a fucking news organization? Don't you talk about like Wall Street? And now you're writing about PewDiePie? His business must be slow, eh, guys? You have to log in and subscribe to read their article. God, I wonder why they're creating these sensational titles, man. It's probably not fueled by money. Probably not trying to clickbait people to come on their shitty website and take credit for ruining the reputation of one of the biggest YouTubers for absolutely no reason. Wall Street Journal, you guys have a stellar reputation. You're the best, man. Well, because I can't read this piece of shit article, let's go to their YouTube channel and see the video that they made to support these claims. Warning: graphic language and content. Viewer discretion is advised. Really hyping this up. What is this, an ISIS beheading video, or is this just some clips from YouTube? You guys really know how to set the tone here. Ooh, I love this spooky music. Very scandalous. Like a little tribal. Ooh, I like that music. It's getting me in the mood to fucking contact YouTube and tell them to drop PewDiePie.
Zweitens, die folgende Herr kompromisslos die einzige Macht und alleinige Macht in Deutschland.
Now, I love the fact that they're using this video of Felix in Nazi imagery as support that he's anti-Semitic. But of course, they remove all of the context, because this comes from a video entitled I'm Racist, where he lampoons the media for mischaracterizing him as racist.
This is what people would actually think if I didn't have a chance to, you know. Because people just read the title. People just read this and they're like, oh, okay, I see. PewDiePie's a Nazi now, that's... all right.
He puts on the imagery and he watches a Hitler speech as a joke, making fun of himself and the media who mischaracterizes him. And of course, they took it out of context to show that he's anti-Semitic. It's fucking absurd. Think about this. The person who made this video and who wrote these articles, looked at all of his videos, saw that he was talking about how the media misrepresents him, ignored that, made the conscious decision to cut out the pieces they wanted to misrepresent him again. Shame on you, dude. That is fucking pathetic. I mean, I'm disappointed because it just proves to these cult of outrage people that you can achieve whatever your outrage sets its will on. You know what I mean? You could get PewDiePie's show canceled. All I need to do is write into these fucking horseshit papers and get a sensational title. And it breaks my heart that YouTube and Maker and Disney caved to this fake outrage. And let me remind you, Disney, before you get on your fucking high horse with your white powdered wig, that Walt Disney was a notorious racist and anti-Semite. Okay? So why don't you just close up shop? Why don't you just shut down the whole fucking company? Because he actually was a real racist and anti-Semite, unlike fucking Felix, who's just a comedian who didn't even make jokes that bad. As a result of this manufactured outrage, his network Maker, which is owned by Disney, and YouTube dropped his new season of Scare PewDiePie, which was, as I understand it, almost nearly completed. And we were in an episode of that. So you're killing the Jews' limelight. You're anti-Semitic. Where's my fucking spot in Scare PewDiePie? That was going to launch my acting career. Why are you holding down the Jew? I'm writing an outrageous letter to the Wall Street Journal to write an article about how Disney and YouTube are anti-Semitic. Watch, they're going to do it too. They don't give a shit. They don't have any morals there. The biggest result of this is just the huge smear campaign that is, been thrust onto Felix. Even my parents, the fact that they read about this, friends are like, hey, what's up with PewDiePie? Is he an anti-Semite? Because they know I'm friends with them. That is the biggest consequence of this. I think a global case of defamation. The hardest irony to swallow is that these people are actually doing what they are accusing Felix of doing. They are trivializing real racism by going on this campaign to accuse him of being a racist. They are trivializing people who actually hate Jews, who actually hate black people. Felix is not a real racist. He's a comedian. Maybe he pushed the boundary a little too far. But guys, that's it. Let's not call him an anti-Semite, because he's not. Save your fucking outrage for the real racists. And that's why I stand with PewDiePie. And so should you. Breaking news tonight at 8. Popular YouTuber Ethan Klein accused of anti-Semitism? Take a look at this disturbing footage. Kill the Jews. Wow, you heard it here, folks. Ethan Klein hates the Jews. Tune in tomorrow night at 8 to see what other videos we took out of context to prove that this man is a raging anti-Semite. These claims are not actually validated. Our reports are researched by Toy Monkey, and we are not responsible for any defamation that comes as a result.